Hi, and welcome to episode 4 of my Feralisk jungle feature. I'm Icon, and we're going to have some fun with the good old spider jungle today. So, last episode somebody brought up a quite good idea and he was asking like, why am I not putting my people up to night times the whole day? So if you really would want to power play on this biome, this would be actually the best way to do, because during the night hours everything is a lot easier. So during night hours, people from the riflemen are even able to try and raid us. Instead, he's dawdling out his time, and well, there rises the sun, and that's why the pirates from the riflemen should have begun their assault sooner. Can't imagine that that the spiders will stay sleeping too much longer, but well, I would be able to take care of this little buddy here, but let's see what'll happen. So, spiders are moving. Wakey wakey. So it seems like there's a lot of food down there. Is it? Isn't it? Okay. So it looks like I gotta draft my own people for once, because the lazy spiders don't seem to do it today. Okay, so when you're having a complete fortress, raiders are a lot less dangerous. I mean, here I'm just waiting until this guy starts to attack one of my pieces of wall, put my guys and girls behind behind some chunks, and there we go. So this is quite a favorable situation for the guy with the SMG, and the ideal combat would have been to close the range and start meleeing the guy, but well, I didn't feel it. So let's do a unrestricted access for a moment, and I want to haul things home. There we go. And let's get back home. And thanks for the comment about the hole in the wall. Very helpful. I didn't notice that, and I think I would have noticed it a lot too late. So also, luckily, the spider is already munching Fleming. So there we go. Need to fix that hole now. Yeah. So there's that. I hope the batteries will be researched soon, because that's one of the biggest enablers on this biome. So long story short, what I wanted to talk about is it's very easy to do your life during the night time in this biome, and it really it really gets you somewhere. It's really powerful. So ideally, you want to play with night owls for that stuff. But of course, you can also do this with daytime people, but they will grow unhappy because of that, as far as I know. So I need more power, therefore I'm going to bring up another power conduit. It's power conduit, wind turbine, because I'm absolutely sure I'm going to need that. One turbine won't be able to satisfy the power needs of this whole base forever. No chance. So I got the tech print jump pack tech print this way around, sorry. I can't research that. If I had a high-tech bench and a multi-analyzer, that is, but whatever. So they're eating stuff without a table, even though there is a table. I can't help you guys if you're not using what I'm giving you. And Zavala is going on a food binge too. What's wrong with you guys? Well, okay, Matthews is on a caffeine binge. That's a difference. Iced coffee high. Yay. A mad stallion. Well, couldn't care less. So that raider there was most likely one of the few raids this place will see eventually, because overall Feralisk jungle makes you pretty immune to outside threats. Of course, as we've seen here, it is very useful to have some preparations for actual attacks. Okay, so let's... Yo, Matthews, you gotta go inside, my friend, or you're going to die. So, I'm going to, arrest him here for a sec, if this, yeah, I know. I need to arrest him. If he's trying to leave the base one more time, I'm going to put him down. Well, Luna's already ready. Well, whatever. So, I don't want to, interrupt his breakdown right now, because he's been through so much of it. At some point he should be, let's see, maybe if I'm forbidding that door. So, yeah. That's it, Matthews. You see here, that's what's happening when you're going outside. Mental breakdowns are one of the worst risks in this biome. Quite happy that it happens. So, that was the wrong one. Alright, so we're going to... Why is Luna going the this way around? So, you see... Yo, Luna. Okay, nothing needs to be done. I don't get it why she wanted to prefer this extremely nasty prolonged pathing the whole time. Weird. Sometimes they are hell-bent on a really bad pathing. I had that several times in the past before. And hey, cargo pods. So what's in it for me? Food. Nice. Alright, but well, we gotta wait for the nighttime before I can haul that back home. So with the mental breakdowns, I'd be personally recommending to arrest everybody who's having a breakdown, which could include wandering outside of the base. And also avoid situations like these. Always put your zone back on. Whew, spooky. That's what happens when you're forgetting to put your people into the zones. I wish I could say I did that on purpose. Alright, so can we please build that wind turbine first instead of the other junk? And Luna is on a tantrum. She wants to destroy the smelter. Everybody doing really stupid things right now. Are you guys trying to kill yourselves? So, man-hunting Bengal cats on the loose. Alright. So, the wind turbine will be doing nothing at this point. I'm well aware of that, but I wanted to have it up at least. So, let's cut plans. And there we go. I hope Matthews will see to it at some point. So sadly, man-hunting animals are not getting downed by the Feralisks. For some reason, they're not interesting for them, but the growling cats will fall silent in a day or two. The deserter, no thanks. So, Zavala, can you please repair that smelter? Or, wait a sec. No, the Feralisks are actually very interested in the cats. So, everything which is smaller than the Feralisk will just get eaten. So, I hope my fields will not get burned. Alright, how's Matthew's plant skill by now? 4. A solid 4. Very good. Once they're level 4, people are learning their stuff faster, or, well, I always feel happier with people once they hit a level of 4 on plants. My general feeling, like, a level of 4 is the amount I need to get the feeling that they're getting their job done in time. So, a short circuit. Yo, Matthews, I wanted to say, not clean, I wanted to say extinguish that fire. I don't want to lose any potatoes. Alright. Oh, I need to remove the prison cell. Otherwise, I don't need to be wondering about people not eating in there, because your own people will never eat in a prison room. And also, let's bring up some real chairs and a lamp. There we go. I know we're needing batteries. But somehow nobody is getting to it. Well, I'm going to tune Luna away from fishing now. I think we have enough food. Since now having a rice harvest available and a potato harvest pretty soon too. I just want to make sure Luna will be researching at some point exactly. Okay. New lovers. Matthews and Luna are now together. Okay. So I'm not gonna move Zavala out of that room though. Or do I? Well, no. On second thought, it would be actually better, because Luna is my researcher, and therefore I think putting Zavala over here and Luna and Matthews over here is better in general. So let's reinstall this over here. Okay, so as you see here, life is progressing just like with any other base, but I think this episode showcased so far a few of the things you really got to be careful about in the Feralisk jungle, like mental breakdowns and sloppy mistakes on the zone assignments, like I did it a moment before, are like your biggest threats. So with the schedule menu, like finally I'm getting towards there, you can just configure the sleeping times somewhere else in the working times than into the night hours. But most of the time I'm too lazy to do that because I don't really think it's necessary to do this, because if you optimize your workflow towards the night, yeah, that's powerful, but I don't think you need it. That's all I want to say. Ideally, if you have some night owl in your colony or two, that would be awesome. Because I never tried what happens if you're putting a non-night owl onto a night shift for a longer period of time. I actually never did that, but I'm pretty sure they'll get some mental breakdown from that. So batteries and solar panels are, in my opinion, very, very powerful technologies out here, because wind power is, as a matter of fact, pretty inconvenient. So there's another nice thing I like to do, and that's here. Put up here fields for something entirely useless like grass. This will bring your people to chop everything there, and okay, I didn't know you were that fond of Nikita. Oh, that was a relative of yours. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't aware of that. So sowing out grass like this is a pretty nice way of keeping keeping the area free for your wind turbines. Sorry, I was already thinking about this situation there. So, why is this particular spider not sleeping yet? But Whatever the case, I'm going to try and rescue this woman. So, zone assignment for Luna is unrestricted. Yeah. Little monster went to bed too. So, I want to do a thing here somebody mentioned during the last episode when somebody died. So, if you're really short in time, and that comment was so good, that's because that's why I want to showcase it. So, now one way of getting things done more easily here is you put a bed outside here, and let's forbid that and forbid that. Don't want to forbid the light tile. Alright, so let's draft and undraft her, and let's rescue her one more time, and let's, as you see here now, she's preferring the closest bed, and she's patching up the woman right here. In this particular scenario, it wasn't necessary at all to do this, but if time is really short, just go inside, close the door behind you, and patch them up. Sometimes you have to forbid the access to better quality beds, though, to make sure that they're not preferring a better bed with better stats and such. Oh man, I keep forgetting about the zone assignments. Silly me. All right. So I didn't install it here, but I'm pretty sure there are mod managing tools which are making the job a lot easier. I can't think of one as of now, but one tool which would be giving you the ability to override the zone assignments manually for just a period of time without changing the assignments would be ideal for this one, because you will have a few jobs from time to time, like or you're better at micromanaging like me, better than me, not like me. So today things are going not too well. I'm having a lot of breakdowns here, so people are really just going crazy. But, well, to be fair, I failed to rescue one of Zavala's relatives, so I'd say she got every right to be mad. So I'm going to check out the terrain affordance, and we're going to... I feel better like this, you know? I just feel better like this. So let's build that wall. Because wooden walls are fine and dandy until they're not anymore. It's my personal relationship with wooden walls. Alright, Zavala is among us again, and good job, Matthews. I'm proud of you. So here's one good thing about zone assignments, though. If they ever get stuck outside their allowed zone, they're going to ignore it for a certain period of time. You can also put up little tricks, like if I would expand the zone here, the zone, like if I would add a cluster outside like this, they would be going towards that cluster and ignoring the threat. And well, let's put it down once. So if I would do something like that, people would be walking into that square, and they would be ignoring the fact that they are actually forbidden to do this. So this way, do it at your own risk. It's not without risk, but this way you can override zone assignments just for a moment. So Zavala, how come? Did I just do something bad with the safe zone? Why? How? Oh, I think I can only imagine that it was this little corner here. If I'm not mistaken, this little corner here where Matthews dropped his survival meal just illustrated exactly what I was explaining a moment before with the zone assignments. So. Involuntarily, but very precise. All right. So, yeah, my friend, you should have stayed, but I'm not forcing anybody to stay. That's not the kind of person I am. Everybody can just do whatever he or she pleases. And let's cut those trees down. There we go. There's I feel bad now. I really do. Like I gotta deconstruct those. Then everything will be fine. So turns out I'm not done yet. But oh yeah, great, it works. Okay, so we see here, it can sometimes get really tedious here, but I think it's up to everybody on his own to find out what kind of micromanagement help he or she will take to make it easier here. So there's a roof zone blocking, yeah, like I thought. Fire! Exclamation mark. Alright, so finally my wind turbines are running, and we got this too. And it's nighttime again. And by now we're only 30 days in, and as you might noticed, the amount of spiders has dramatically increased. That's because these little funky animals are laying eggs constantly. Well, it's not that beautiful, but oh, I got battery technology researched. So what I'm trying to say is, in this biome you won't be able to remove the spiders entirely, and if you ever destroy the whole population on the tile, they'll remigrate quite quickly again. So I don't consider it a realistic attempt to remove all of them. So, okay, hi. You fools. What do you want here? Are you the next guys who want to die and blame it on me afterwards? Fine. So, if you ever want to trade with your neighbors and keep up good relations, I would strongly recommend you to, they got nothing, research transport pods. With the transport pod technology, you can just fire gifts to your neighbors, and they'll accept that, and then they will like you again. So this is your way to make friends with your neighbors, even though it's not that easy. But without transport pods, I'm not sure how it should work. To be quite honest, I'm really not sure how it should work. And yeah, this is one of the bigger drawbacks. Trading is really not that much of an option here, because let's see. And there goes the next comedy club. Oh, it's baby spiders, so they're actually able to leave. So I wonder if I'm able to, yeah, we're going to do one thing here. So that's a thing I want to mention here as well. So I think even, well, no, we're going to make it out of stone. So if we would bring up a structure like this, so I'm going to use the outer border of this map as much as I can. Something just like this. Your visitors are able to use doors. Therefore, building a fortress-like situation with safety for your visitors, well, it was the second or third time now that people came from this piece of map. I haven't paid closer attention ever to this topic, but I'm quite sure that visitors are always kind of like preferring some areas over others. So if you ever notice that some area gets preferred by your visitors, doing some corridor like this, it's making your life a lot easier. And also I'm grabbing land. With this biome, land grabbing is not as easy as it usually is, so I'm hauling in those rhyolite chunks tonight. So once in the jungle, the mighty Feralisk sleeps tonight. Alright, so let's start and haul some rocks tonight, because I want to build that. I really want to build that. So 2 people should be enough to make sure we're hauling those chunks. I really like that character of nighttime operations here. And taking calculated risks against the time and trying not to overwork your people. But, ooh. Paralytic Abasia. Alright, so this is, of course... some person we're going to rescue now, but it's a quite dramatic situation because morning is already upon us. But okay, so let's make sure I got somebody. No, I need doctor. I need doctoring for. Okay, so if you ever get somebody with the paralytic abasia, you have to treat him for this amount of time. I think you are also able to, yeah, invest 10 Glit World Mets to end it prematurely. And let's... This time, I was quicker than Misery. Okay, but barely. Okay. Always kind of spooky to have these moments, you know? Because the spiders are just waiting outside, trying to make friends. Alright, so, anybody up for cutting some rhyolite blocks? Matthews going for a walk. Let's force Matthews a little bit into that. No, Zavala's doing it herself. Well, no. I'll rather chop them away in a more focused manner. Yay! You has a shoot frenzy. I think people with paralytic abasia shouldn't be able to get positive frenzies. That's ridiculous. Just give this man a gun and roll his bat outside on the battlefield, and he's going to give those bugs hell. You bet. Okay, so it's night time again, and, well... No, I don't want to overwork my buddies here tonight. So... I think it's clear now. I'm going to make this fortification with rhyolite, and not, serpentinite. Okay. So generally, one of the biggest drawbacks I didn't mention too much before is this biome is slowing you down massively. Like, due to the fact that you either have to rearrange your colony into night owls, or, oh, that's gonna be interesting, or just accept that you're working during the nighttime. Those black hive animals, what do they do? I never had black hive animals while I was heavily fortified. So, I'm rather drafting my guys. Might be bugs banging at the door. So, yeah. they're trying to rip a hole into my defenses, and that's really bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite the monsters into combat. And Luna, you take that shotgun. Alright, Zavala going outside, holding open the door. That's really important when you're going for this kind of strategy. And those monsters are completely ignoring me, so this is also a really strong argument, there we go, for the usage of multi-layered bases. Because right now, if I would be, let's take that. Right now, if I would be having only one massive wall and not some segmented thing like this here, one hole in the wall like here is not really dramatic. If this was not divided by this wall, for example, you'd be much quicker in trouble, but I think I made my point there. So that's why I really like to build my bases like that. So I need to melee that thing, so to stop it from spitting. I re-equipped short-range weapons on my people here, because short-range weapons are really just good in this kind of engagement. So there we go. I could give those guys these guns as sidearms. I'm just realizing. There's nothing. That's why I love the simple sidearms mod. So can we now please close the door? Alright. So in this kind of situation I needed to act. And I needed to act rather quickly. So as you see, infestations and black hive things are still a threat to you. I think infestations might be the biggest threat for this biome in general, because it's the inside threat, and that's the only thing you can't rely on the spiders to take care of you. So this is the end of this episode, and well, I think I'm going to do 1/5 episode with a more which is more dedicated to bring up a summary, but I think it's going to be the last episode after this one. So feel free to drop me a comment down below if there's anything you want to see mentioned, or any questions, or just you want to talk with me. I'm enjoying that. So leave a like on that video too, or even a subscription on the channel if you want to join the community. I'd be super happy if you do. Turn on those notifications if you want to, or just ignore all of that and have a great time. I don't mind for sure. See you then. Bye-bye.